Hey YouTube, I'm live at twitch.tv/Kiyosen_. So we're actually doing part 3 of what your Honkai Star Rail waifu says about you live because I could not find good time to actually record it. So I'm doing it live. So yeah. Anyway, I also am unprepared for the script, so this time I have no script. Bloopers is literally the stream, so if you want to see bloopers, if I remember, if editor Kiyo remembers, he will put the VOD link to in the description. Yeah. So I actually realized that the next person or the person we left off is Clara. So so I'm talking about my basically my main. I know I feel like my main now is like dot team, but for a long while I think once I got Clara after picking up the 300, Clara ended up being my main just because I really like her gameplay. All she does is literally just stand there, get hit, and then she counterattacks. And I love that playstyle. Okay, if your waifu is Clara though, like we are assuming you are not horny for Clara. I'm going to say again, disclaimer. If I'm doing a childlike character, we are assuming you are not horny for the child character. Okay, please. I actually have notes for Clara, so thank goodness for past Kyo. All right. If your star waifu is Clara, you are super protective, but you're also very retaliatory. So if someone does something in if someone does something to you or your friends, you are the person who would probably bite back. Whether it's a good idea or not, I don't know. But you are probably the one who will bite back. Interested in Svarog. As much as I want to talk about Svarog for this one, I'm probably gonna not talk about Svarog. Yeah, because we're specifically talking about Clara and not Svarog. Because if your Honkai Star Rail main said what your main says about you, then yeah, we 100% talk about Svarog because Svarog is part of Clara's kit. He's literally the kit. So yeah, continue on. You probably also have a leave no man behind mentality, and I appreciate you people. All right, I you love your homies, and you love to take care of them, make sure they're not being left behind in the conversation or just in general. I love you people. Like even if you're not, even if Clark doesn't apply to you, if you're like this, I appreciate you. Like straight up, because I'm an introvert and I know people. I feel like sometimes I get left behind in conversations. I don't think we're gonna talk about the shoes. As much as I want to be like, if you like Clara, you don't like shoes. Because I feel like I could say that for like a few other people. I will also say that for Clara, for you Clara lovers out there, okay, lovers as in protectors. Sorry, I shouldn't say lovers because I mean familial love is fine, I guess, but you get the point. Uh, People with a mysterious past intrigues you. For anyone wondering, as of this recording or as of this video, before 2.2, so this is 2.1, we don't know much about Clara actually. We just know that she's an orphan. Uh, that's it. She has Svarog, and that's it. I honestly I don't really know much about Clara herself, like as in lore wise. So you are also somehow the glue to your friend group. I don't know how you are because I don't know your life, but it may or may not be intentional. Like you may be the glue, even though you didn't choose to be. I feel like that sometimes as well. Like, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Clara or Clara appreciators. Uh, okay. I actually have someone else. I see, I see in my notes. I do have people like noted. I just don't have like information. So I'll go over this person. All right. Despite this person not actually being a playable character, I will talk about them. Okay. Kokoli. Why do I have Kokoli in the notes? Don't worry about it. Anyway, to all the Twitch people, here you go. You get to admire Kokolia. There you go. My goodness, her stance though. Honestly, okay. Honestly though, dang, her back be arching. But okay. Let's focus on the topic at hand. Anyway, if you like Kokolia, you're definitely into mommy. Okay, but that obvious stuff aside. Okay, I know I mentioned Kafka and you probably like Dami Mommy, right? I don't think I said that in part 1, but I 100% implied this, but okay, this time I will actually say it explicitly. You want to be dominated. You want to be dominated. If you love Cocolia specifically, you want to be dominated. You are okay with your partner abusing you a little bit. I mean like a little bit. I don't mean like a lot. All right. If it's a lot, then you should probably seek help. But if if you like Kokoli, I feel like I 100% feel like you're bottom. You know, you want to be dominated. Look at the stance. You know, am I a Kokolia lover? I don't want to say lover, but I do like Kokolia. Also, you probably know of another person in another game, and yeah, you probably like her too. uh, who's next in my list? Oh, okay. I see the next person in the list. Okay. All right. 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 For those of you who don't know, Ting Yun is actually the character that let me know what a Star Rail is. So you have Ting Yun to thank for me to know that Star Rail exists. I mean, okay, she is the main reason why I know Star Rail exists. Okay. don't don't ask me why. Just know that she is the reason. Don't pry into it. Also, if you main Ting Yun, you love the anarchy of aggro scores. You think aggro score is a lie. But we're not here to talk about what your Ting Yun main status says about you. Although I really like Ting Yun, just using Ting Yun. I mean, I main Clara, so obviously I would love Ting Yun as well. But anyway, if Ting Yun is your waifu though, I know I've said this. Like I specifically said I wanted to avoid. Okay, I don't know if I said that in the videos, but if I didn't, then now you know. I specifically wanted to avoid the horny being explicitly about the horny, but I mean we already went over Kokolia, so we're already past that barrier. All right, if you like Ting Yun, you're freaking horny. Like I'm not gonna put a front and say, oh, you you like Fox Girl. No, no, no. You're just horny. You are actually just straight up horny. I have no way of trying to be able to save you from your horny status. You are just horny. I can't say much. I can say other stuff, but main takeaway, you're horny. I'm sorry, but you're horny, and you probably know you're horny. And if you don't know you're horny somehow, and you are a Ting Yun lover, then I think you need to self-evaluate. But yeah, you're horny. If you like Ting Yun, you probably also like money. You definitely like to try to penny pinch as much as you can. The fact that you like Ting Yun and the fact that she's also a 4-star probably also really appeal to you, just because she's a really good unit and she's a 4-star. and being able to be free to play with Ting Yun is really good. Like, she's a good looking character because you're horny. She's just good unit. She's hot, so you're horny. Anyway, I think you get the gist. You're horny. Anyway, next person. Who's the next? Oh, okay. I see the list. It's number 2. I'm just kidding. No, just because you made Yukong doesn't mean you're horny. All right. Although I will say, I know I've been talking about the mommy characters. Uh, Yukong for the mommy factor. I think for this one, you actually straight up do have mommy issues. I don't think I mentioned mommy issues for the other people for the other mommy characters. Uh, but for Yukong specifically, I feel like you do. You straight up do. I mean, she is an actual mother with an adopted child as well. So, and she literally her story. If you haven't played yet, then I'm sorry to spoil you. You actually okay. If you haven't played the Yukong story quest, adventure quest, skip to a number. I don't know what the timestamp is because I am not future Kiyo. I am live Kiyo. But editor Kiyo might do this, and if he doesn't, he's an idiot. It's about her adopted child with mommy issues, because uh, Yukong literally does not want her to do something that she's very passionate about because PTSD. Anyway, uh, this is another character that I actually didn't have much notes for except for that. So, if you like Yukong, you like the more stern women. I feel like you also you low key want to be dominated as well. It's more. It's this one's like super low key. You low key want to be dominated. Because for the other characters, I feel like it's much more obvious. But for Yukong, I think you're like low key. So it has to be noted, okay? Because I think it's actually a pretty important factor. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like probably also horny for Fox Girls, but you know, it is what it is. Same here, but you know. Anyway, next up is Sussy. Okay, I call her Sussy, but Sushang. If you like Sushang, you're based. Like, actually, straight up, you're based. 100%. You are actually wholesome. Like if you like Sushang, you are wholesome. And if you're not wholesome, then you're lying. Okay. Okay, sure. You might not be like 100% wholesome, because I don't think there is a person that I would know who is 100% wholesome and not horny ever. But you are actually wholesome. You are more wholesome than you are horny. Okay? So, I'm also going to say, like, out of a limb, you are probably also more inclined to like kind of like the main characters in like other games. Like, for example, you probably really like Stell, for example. If you like Sushang, you probably like Stell. You like the isekai protagonist. I don't want to say like the male or female. It doesn't matter which gender. You probably like you probably at least like a few of them, of the isekai like main characters that you've seen. Like I don't know why I don't know why I'm like making like a hexagon shape like with my mouse. But I'm just instinctively doing that. Maybe that's how wholesome she is. I think I did that for Yukong too, so I don't know. But you're wholesome. Like straight up. I need to find more people like you, okay? Because all I see, I'm a VTuber, so all I see is horny. So I need more wholesome people. If you're a VTuber and you're wholesome and you're watching this video, yeah, you do hit me up. Like, give me a DM on Twitter or something. Be like, hey, Kiyo, I found you through what your HSR waifu says about you, and I saw your Su Shang section, and you said that I'm wholesome, and you want to be friends with wholesome people. Hi. There you go. Do I have much else to say about Sushang? Yeah, you also like endearing characters. So you don't care if the person that you like has a flaw. Like you will stick with them. All right. Like Sushang herself might be she might still be in training, but we stick with her. Okay, or at least you guys stick with her. Right. I'm not gonna say I'm like the biggest Sushang lover in my entire life, because in fact I call her Sussy, just because I want to. But anyway. All right, who's my next person? Oh yeah, Shrei. I'm going to be honest. I don't have notes for Shrei, so if you like Shrei, I apologize. I don't have much to say about her. In fact, I don't feel like we know much else, not too much about her. I mostly know more about her sister, so for reasons. But Hey Chad, do you guys know much about Shirei? I honestly I do need help with this one. Because I don't really like look into Shrei's like backstory very much. I mean I can. Actually I don't have her level, so I can't really look into all that either. Oh wait, maybe maybe I could find out more about her in her voice lines. Okay.
I am Shirei, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. By decree of the Commission, I come to the world of the living to enforce its will.
Alright.
Tell me what you
Tell
want.
me.
I haven't got much time.
Alright, tell me.
It's good we could be acquainted. I rarely have the chance to come to your
I
side
don't
of the
have
world.
Shirei. Pepe hands no Shirei. When's the next when's Shirei get featured next banner? I don't think it's adventuring. No, adventuring is not.
My wake span for today
Doesn't
is
have
running
her.
out. I must return to my coffin. Take care. Shirei is a type of white feathered bird.
Okay, wait, this one's actually kind of important.
It also refers to the white pieces of a chessboard.
Is a
It
fitting
is a fitting
alias.
alias. I often move first, though it is the Commission that decides where to dispatch me.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting to know a little bit more about her name.
You are talking to a puppet, not a living being. The Commission gifted me this body. The real me has already been reduced to ashes.
Okay, I guess in the sense I was about to say stuff about Hanya, which she's actually going to be much late. I feel like she's going to be much later in the series of the HSR waifu series. Because for anyone who wants to know, I am doing this based off of the order of which you meet the characters. So I could be completely wrong in the order now because I don't remember much about the order of the Shenzhou characters, like when you see them, but I believe you meet Shirei next, like after Yukong. It's like after you meet up, like you meet Ting Yun first thing, and then you go to Yukong, and then you swap to Daniel. Oh, you meet Sushang, and then you meet Shirei. It's like Sushang, Locha, and then Shirei, and then you meet Bailu at some point. But yeah, I don't.
My sister may not strike you as an extrovert.
I don't know.
When I have weak span to spare, her eyes light up. We'll wander around and do silly things together. It's good to keep her company.
Okay, I guess with Shirei, I guess if you really like Shirei, I guess you're very committal. I could be wrong about this. I am sorry to all the Shirei lovers out there. Like, I actually apologize. I actually don't know much about her. If you're a Shirei fan, like a big Shirei fan, and you're watching this video, do leave a comment. I need to know more about Shirei. Like, actually get lore. You could feel free to lore dump her. Like, do like a TLDR lore dump, and like what kind of character she is. Because I feel like I kind of know like her characteristics, but I feel like that's not enough for me.
As per my arrangement with the Ten Lords Commission, for each criminal I take into custody, I will be granted half a day of wake span.
I don't want to be like, you like
It
no
might not seem much
nonsense
to
women.
you, but I cherish every second of it.
You like no nonsense women, and you like whatever else I said earlier. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to the next person because I feel like I'm just gonna sound like an idiot if I just continue. So next person is Bailu. I mentioned Bailu, so Bailu. Freaking this little wait. Is it Bailu or is it Fu Xuan? Okay, I'm trying to remember if you meet Bailu first or Fu first. Wait, no, wait, I think you actually meet Fu first. Yeah, you meet Fu first. Because after you talk with Yukong, you go to sleep, you go with Ting Yun to go after Kafka. And then you meet Fu Xuan, and then you go to Exalting Sanctum. And then that's where you meet Bailu. Okay, so I think Fu Xuan's first actually. Okay. Do I have notes for Fu Xuan? I actually don't have notes for Fu Xuan. If you like Fu Xuan, if you specifically like her because she's pink, then GG's, skip to the next part. I'm just kidding. Okay, you like people who are really tsundere. Oh yeah, I do appreciate a good old Fu Xuan. Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I initially was kind of indifferent about Fu. In fact, before I got to know Fu's character, like I actually pulled for her banner just to build pity and to get like links. Well, I got Fu Xuan before I got links. I have her, and I actually no longer regret pulling for Fu because she's actually good and a character that I actually kind of grew on me, and she's good. So I'm actually pretty happy. In fact, I believe she's like probably one of the most comfiest units to use as a sustain. So really great. Anyway, we're not talking about meta and what your Fu Xuan main status says about you. You probably like honest people, because I feel like Fu Xuan's pretty honest, right? Like, I don't think I really see Fu Xuan lie very much. So I could be wrong. So you can tell me if I'm wrong, and like, of course, if she's like lying to like because like she's like playing game or something like that, like doing like strategy stuff, like to deal with enemies, sure. But otherwise, I don't think she lies very much if at all. So probably like really like honest people, especially blunt people. I feel like she's the type of person who's gonna say what it is. Also, I guess you're like a lesser version of you like to hear people yap. Like I remember I mentioned that about March. You're like a mini version of that. You like to hear people yap, but you're not but you like hearing them like be smart about it. So instead of March, who just talks random nonsense. So you like to actually listen. You're probably a really good listener. Like you actually are a really good listener, and you're pretty good at comprehending stuff. Okay, I don't think I much else have to say much about Fu. It's just mostly if you like tsunderes or you like pink. Anyway, how many characters have I done already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm already past quota, so technically I could be like, that's the end of the video. This is part 3. We're done. Part 4, next person is apparently Bailu. I initially thought it was gonna be Fu next, but then I realized you meet Fu before you meet Bailu. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with this rat first thing in the next part. So I'm sorry in advance. Anyway, yeah, if you like this format of me doing it via streams instead of me actually like recording and editing and everything, feel free to say in the comments as well, because this is the first time I'm doing it live for the series. So if you want to see more of it live, go to twitch.tv/Kiyosen_. You can meet me live. I usually stream at around 7 p.m. Eastern US time, or if it's a Saturday, I may stream at 3 p.m. Eastern US time. I also want to ask you all, I am doing this in order from when you first meet the character. If you want me to do one of the newer characters earlier, feel free to say in the comments as well. So for example, if you want me to talk about Acheron in the next video, or like Robin or whoever else, feel free to say so in the comments, because I do want to know if you guys want me to do those people earlier. Like I said, I'm doing this in order. Please tell me, because if you don't want me to do it, then I won't do it. If you don't say nothing, then I will continue doing whatever I'm doing. All right.